Welcome back, friends. I hope you had a fun time working on the letter W. Now we're going to move on into our story for this week. And the title of our story this week is My Lucky Day by Kiko Casa. Now remember, good readers we always look at the cover of our story. So look at the cover of your story. What do you think the story is going to be about? Look at the characters. Remember, the characters are the people or animals that are in a story. Look at the setting. The setting of the story is where and when the story happened. Good readers also look at the cover of the book to see if they can figure out if it's real or fantasy. What do you think? You think it's fantasy? Why? Yeah, it does look like the fox and the pig are talking to one another. And we know that animals cannot talk to one another like people do, so it must be a fantasy. Now, look at the pictures and let's make some predictions. Remember, predictions are what we think the story's going to be about. Looking at the pictures, the characters, the setting. So tell me what you think the story is about. Maybe. Could be. Well, to find out, we'll have to read it. But before we read it, we need to talk about cause and effect. Now, we've done this before, so this will be a review. But remember, what cause and effect is. It's things can happen because something else made it or caused it to happen. When we read what happened and figured out why, we can better understand the story. This is called cause and effect. So let's do a little activity with cause and effect. So just look over at your slide and see if you can match the pictures. What caused the little girl to cry? Pick the picture that caused the effect. Yes. Her ice cream fell on the floor and it caused her to cry. So, what happened? What happened was her ice cream fell, and the effect is she began to cry. Look at your next picture. Look at what happened. The dog is taking a bath. Why is the dog taking a bath? Look at what caused the dog to have a bath. Yes, he was playing in the mud. So that caused him to take a bath. Look at your next picture. What caused the snowman to melt? Why did the snowman melt? Point to the picture that shows why the snowman melted. Yes, because the sun came out and warmed him up and melted him. That is called cause and effect. So, in our story, My Lucky Day, there must be some things in the story that happen to cause something else to happen. Because remember, cause and effect is things can happen because something else made it or caused it to happen. What made the little girl cry? Her ice cream fell over. What made the puppy have to have a bath? Because he got dirty. And what made the snowman melt? The sun. Yes. So, cause and effect is the name of that skill. And we're going to use it in the story, My Lucky Day. But before we can read the story, we need to talk about some amazing words. Okay, friends, look over at your amazing words. They are piglet, fox, lucky, filthy, cook, and scrubber. Now look over at your poster board. The poster board has pictures of these words. So I'm going to read you the definition, and you have to tell me or point to the picture that matches the definition. Okay, here's the first one. Lucky. Lucky is when good things happen. Look at your poster and find the one that is lucky. Lucky. Good things happen. You're lucky. So which one of these pictures shows that you're lucky? Which one? Yes, it is the little girl who's getting a present. She's lucky because something good is about to happen. So I'm going to place the card on lucky. Now look at your poster. We're going to do fox. It's a medium-sized furry animal with a bushy tail and a pointed snout. That means his nose is pointed. Which one of these pictures is a fox? So I'm going to put the amazing word on the picture of the fox. Okay, look at your poster. The next amazing word is piglet. A piglet is just a baby pig. Point to the picture that shows a piglet. Yes, that is a baby pig. So I'm going to put the amazing word piglet on the picture of the baby pig. Okay, look at your poster. Our next amazing word is cook. A cook is a person who prepares our meals, such as breakfast or lunch or dinner. That is a cook. So point to the picture that shows a cook. Very good. That does show a cook. So I'm going to put our amazing word on the picture of the cook. Okay, our next amazing word is filthy. The pig was very dirty from being outside in the mud, just like the dog was when he had to take a bath. Filthy is just another word for very dirty. So point to the picture that shows filthy. Yes, that is filthy. It's dirty, very dirty. So I'm going to place the amazing word on the picture that shows filthy. All right, look at your poster. We have one picture left. What is that a picture of? It does look like a brush. It does look like a brush you might use on something that is filthy. You'll probably have to scrub. So it's a scrub brush or a scrubber. A scrubber is something you use to clean something. I'm going to put the amazing word scrubber on the picture of that brush that we would use to scrub off the dirt. Okay, friends, we are almost ready to read our story, but let's go over these amazing words one more time to make sure that we are familiar with them. The first amazing word is someone who prepares our meals. A cook. A cook prepares our meals. Our next amazing word is just a baby pig. What's that called? A piglet. piglet is a baby pig. Our next amazing word is something that we use to clean something that's very dirty. What is that called? Yes, we call it a scrubber. That brush is a scrub brush. The next amazing word just means very, very dirty. What is that word? Yes, it's filthy. Look at them, they are filthy. Our next amazing word is lucky. This is when something good is about to happen. And she's lucky because she gets a gift. And our last amazing word is a medium-sized furry animal with a bushy tail and a long snout. A fox. Yes, a fox. So now that we know our amazing words and we've learned about cause and effect, we're ready to read the story. When you hear an amazing word, you can raise the roof, you can shake your silent bell, and also you need to be looking for some cause and effect. What caused something else to happen? So are you ready? You need to get listening ready. So if you're on the floor, make sure your crisscross applesauce and hands are in your lap. If you're sitting at the table, make sure you're sitting nice and tall in your chair and your back is against the back of the chair. Use your whole body to listen. I'm going to get reading ready. So I need to put on my glasses. And let's get ready to read My Lucky Day by Kiko Casa. Here we go.